everyone, welcome to Trailblazing with Aditi. We are in module Salesforce Platform Basics, and today we will see the third task, that is understand the Salesforce architecture. So the learning objectives for this task is define key terms related to Salesforce architecture, find information related to trust, explain at least one use case for Salesforce APIs. So what is Salesforce architecture? By now, you know that you can use Salesforce to deliver a highly customized experience to your customer, employees, and partners. You can do it without writing much or any code, and you can do it so fast. What's so special about Salesforce? It all starts with our architecture. When you think about the Salesforce architecture, imagine a series of layers that sit on top of each other. So these are the layers that sit on top of each other. Sometimes it helps to think of it as a many layered cake because cake is delicious and it makes everything better. But however you get there, understanding the Salesforce architecture makes working with the platform a whole lot easier. Okay, so this is Salesforce platform. This is Slack. Okay, data cloud, model ecosystem, Einstein trust layer, low code AI builders, agent force, and this is API workflows. Okay. So there's a lot to unpack here, but let's focus on the most important points. You will learn more about each point in this unit. Salesforce is a cloud company. Okay, everything we offer resides in the trusted multi-tenant cloud. The Salesforce platform is the foundation of our service. It's powered by metadata and made up of different parts like low-code tools, workflow automation, AI, and robust APIs for development. These are all connected to Data Cloud, a data engine designed for massive scale that is built into the platform and is part of that metadata framework so you can easily connect data and take action on it. All our apps sit on top of the platform. Our pre-built offerings like Sales Cloud and Marketing Cloud engagement, along with apps you build using the platform, have consistent, powerful functionality. Everything is integrated. Our platform technologies like predictive and generative AI and development framework are built into everything we offer and everything we build, and can be used with conversational AI like Salesforce agents and in Slack. There are a few terms in here that are extra important for you to understand. Trust, multi-tenancy, data, metadata, and API. Why trust the cloud? At Salesforce, trust is our top priority. Not only are you keeping your sensitive data in your org, you're also building functionality vital to your company's success on our platform. Our responsibility to keep your data and functionality safe is not something we take lightly, which is why we are always transparent about our services. Our trust site, trust.salesforce.com, is vital resource. You can use it to view performance data and get more information about how we secure your data. It also shows you any planned maintenance we will be performing that might impact your access to Salesforce. And as the world races to embedded generative AI into every workflow, our first focus is on AI safety, which is why we built the Einstein Trust Layer. The Einstein Trust Layer adds security guardrails so you can use generative AI with your company and customer data without compromising data privacy or governance. Okay. Apps and workflows. Your apps, App Exchange, Sales, Service, Marketing. So these are the apps that we use. This is Agent Force, then low code AI builders, Agent Builder, Prompt Builder model. So these uses AI. Okay. Einstein Trust Layer, shield data privacy, secure data retrieval, dynamic grounding, data masking. So all these are for security, right? Model ecosystem, Salesforce provided models, that is ChatGPT, Salesforce, your models or LLMs, AWS, and all of these. So this is model ecosystem. And data cloud, real-time lakehouse, structured and unstructured, unified profiles, data actions, vector database, your lake, AWS, and all Snowflake. Sharing is caring in multi-tenant cloud. So far, we have been talking a lot about houses, but really, Salesforce is set up more like an apartment. Your company has its own space in the cloud, but you have all kinds of neighbors, from mom and pop shops to multinational corporations. Your dedicated space, but this is all the building shared resources for power, water, and building maintenance, right? They all share the same resources, but you have own dedicated special space. This idea is multi-tenancy. Multi-tenancy is a great word for making you sound smart at dinner parties, but really all it means is that you are sharing resources. Salesforce provides a core set of services to all our customers in the multi-tenant cloud. No matter the size of our business, you get access to the same computing power, data storage, and core features. Trust and multi-tenancy go hand in hand. Despite the fact that you are sharing space with other companies, you can trust Salesforce to keep your data secure. You can also trust that you are getting the latest and greatest features with automatic seamless upgrades throughout the year. Since Salesforce is a cloud service, you never have to install new features or worry about your hardware. All this is possible because of multi-tenancy. The data cloud difference. For Dreamhouse Reality to be the real estate powerhouse, Dreamhouse is like example app we saw in our previous video. So for Dreamhouse Reality to be the real estate powerhouse, it needs data, lots of data. But D'Angelo is quickly finding that much of the data Dreamhouse has collected over time and has purchased from different sources comes in a variety of formats, is located in many different places and is delivered at massive volumes. How can he sift through all of this data and turn it into business value that Mikhail and her brokers can use? D'Angelo looks to Data Cloud for help. Data Cloud is a hyperscale data engine that is natively built into the Salesforce platform and can be used all across it. It's not a traditional database, but rather a data lakehouse. A lakehouse sounds wonderful, doesn't it? But in this case, data lakehouse isn't a relaxing property Mikhail is helping a client buy, but rather an architecture that handles both structured and unstructured data and harmonizes it. So it's easily usable by all of the tools the platform has to offer. Data Cloud does three main things. First is Data Cloud connect Data Cloud connects and surfaces data to many to make every Salesforce cloud better. So companies like Dreamhouse can connect with prospective clients in new ways by using data that lives inside and outside of the Salesforce. Data Cloud enables teams to unlock data trapped in other warehouses or lakes, then work with that data in Salesforce using zero copy integration. This makes D'Angelo can connect to other systems without duplicating data. And the third one is Data Cloud uh, powers trusted, predictive, and generative AI to deliver deeper customer relationships and improve productivity by grounding AI in your complete business context. So what the 3 points says that first one is it surfaces data to make every Salesforce cloud better, right? It connects and surfaces it. Second thing, second one was it enables to unlock data trapped in other warehouses, right? It helps to integrate them without duplicating it. And the third one is by integrating with predictive and generative AI. As an example, Data Cloud can make Dreamhouse brokers more effective by surfacing interactions, like those of a potential buyer who favorites several properties in real-time activity feed. It can also help customer service agents to more efficient and proactive by providing broader, more accurate details of a client and their current and past support issues. And it can be fuel for new types of apps that D'Angelo builds, like embedded AI prompts that standardize property details we talked about earlier. In short, Data Clouds does these things by complementing data already in your CRM, like cases and opportunities with data that happens instantly and at much higher volumes, make it accessible and actionable on the same time. Okay. So what does this data cloud do? It integrates all kind of data, structured or unstructured, and makes it more easily accessible for all, right? Even if the data is at a very large volume, it handles them efficiently. Magic of metadata. To put it simply, metadata is data about data. Wait, that's pretty abstract, right? When we say data about data, we are really talking about the cells that hold the content related to any information you want to collect in Salesforce or let's think about a project like property. When your friends at Dreamhouse use Salesforce, they input and view data about properties. For example, a property can be located in Boston, cost $500,000 and have 3 bedrooms. Now imagine that on this property record you delete Boston and the number 3 for bedrooms. What are you left with? You are left with the property object along with all its empty fields, like address field, the price, and the number of bedrooms field. These fields are metadata. Now, let's think about metadata in a bigger context. Metadata is also your page layouts, security settings, and any other customization you have made to the structure of your org that collect or use your organization's data. All of these standard and custom configuration, functionality, and code in your org are metadata. Part of the reason you can move so fast on the platform is that Salesforce knows how to store and serve you that metadata immediately after you create it. Because metadata gives structure to your org, it helps you know whether to enter a price versus a number. It can reference an address using geolocation on a map or collect information about a contact that can be related to multiple objects, right? So now you have clear idea about data cloud. It handles all the data structured or unstructured. Metadata is data about data. Okay. So any small details for a bigger large picture that is called as metadata. So it handles them also very efficiently and it gives you all the metadata as soon as it is needed. And what are the metadata here? It's all the configuration, functionality, and data code in your org. Okay. So let's now go to the third thing, that is all about the API. The application programming interface, which is also called an API, allows different pieces of software to connect to each other and exchange information. If that sounds kind of abstract, take a look at the computer you're working on right now. You can probably find a series of ports of various shapes and sizes that support different kinds of connections. Like in laptop, you have different ports, right? These are like the hardware version of APIs. You don't have to know how the USB-C port works. All you have to understand is that when you plug your phone into your USB-C port, it passes information to your computer. APIs are similar. Without knowing the details, you can connect your apps with other apps or software systems. The underlying technology takes care of the specific of how information passes throughout the system. So what does this have to do with Salesforce? Earlier we talked about the database. When you add a custom object or field, the platform automatically creates an API name that serves as an access point between your org and the database. Salesforce uses that API name to retrieve the metadata and data you are looking for. For example, you can use a contact's name field in a bunch of places like Salesforce mobile app, a custom page, or even an email template. That's all possible because of API name. Okay. The core of the API's power is that all of your data and metadata is API enabled. Every time you use Salesforce, whether you are using standard functionality or building a custom app, you are interacting with the API. This might not seem like a big deal right now, but the API gives Salesforce a huge amount of flexibility. It lets you move beyond the normal idea of business software and build unique and creative solutions for your company. So now we move forward to quiz. The first question is, where can you find information about how we secure your data, plan maintenance, and performance data? So we read already about it. You'll find it at this website, that is trust.salesforce.com. The second question is, metadata refers to what? Everything in your Salesforce or including no. A representation of your standards functionality without customization, no. Metadata is data about data. Okay, so let's check. Yes, it's correct. So thanks for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe. We will tackle the next unit in next video. Thank you.